Good morning, guys, and welcome to a brand new week. It's me, it's Jake. How you going today? As always, let me know. Let me know how your weekend was in the comments below. I'd love to hear about your adventures. So this week we've had some fantastic news. For those of you that know me quite well, some of you that don't, I grew up in a Speedway family, and we have just found out that Speedway is now going ahead. We're allowed back at the tracks, so we are going to get those cars fired up and head out to the track. My brother is very excited. We've finally finished his car. That is ready to go. It's ready to rock and roll. So make sure that you guys keep an eye out for the number 24 Supermod at a track near you. Hopefully we'll be able to see is there. And in light of that, I thought that this would be a fantastic opportunity to discuss the Speedway aspect of my life, and how it has affected my mental health, the benefits from it, a few of the downsides. Yeah, so let's get into that today. So here we go. So goodness me. So I grew up in a Speedway family. My dad and my uncle are the two of the founding members of the West Australian Supermod Association. We're a WA-based group that races old-timey style race cars. For those of you that don't know what a supermod is, they're kind of like a sprint car, but they've only got one wing, and they're a little bit smaller. Basically, a lot of people compare them to like V8 or V6 tractors, depending on the type of car, I guess. And as such, we race it at local tracks, local country tracks. So our current base is Narrogin, Manjimup, Margaret River, Morowa, Mora, Geraldton, Kalgoorlie, Esperance. We've just had our first run up at Shark Bay over the weekend. Congratulations to the guys that went up for that one. And I think we have a run at Carnarvon coming up. However, we will not be attending that one due to the fact that it is miles away and we have no money to get there. But yeah, if you guys follow me on my channel, there will definitely be some Speedway content being shot throughout this year. So make sure to keep an eye out for that. Now, you're probably going, Jake, at this point, you still haven't told us anything about how it affects your mental health. Well, I'm here to tell you exactly what it does. So Speedway for me has always been a dream. It's been one of my biggest dreams since I was a kid. And to be behind the wheel of a race car, I cannot explain or define that feeling. It really is just a strap in, hold on for your life kind of experience, I guess. And for me personally, it is one of the most natural things that I've ever done in my life, if I'm being completely honest. And you know, I think that that is massive. That is a massive realization for your mental health, because 9 times out of 10, we spend a lot of time putting ourselves down. We spend a lot of time telling ourselves that we can't do something, or that you know, we're not as good at what we enjoy as we think we are. And it's really really nice to have those that release where you can just get in and you just put your foot down, and all of a sudden what you are doing is so natural. Now, for the jokers that are going to watch this video from the Speedway Club, because I know there probably will be, yes, I did have a big accident about 6 years ago. Yes, I haven't been in a race car for a very long time. Do I care about your opinion? No, I don't. I don't care, and I will see you out on the racetrack in 2020. For those of you that don't know, I I started racing when I was 19. I had a very good, very fast little car. I didn't really know what I was doing at the time. My race experience was very, very limited. And I went to a race meeting on my own, which I suggest you never, ever, ever do. I will not be doing that ever again myself. And unfortunately, during the first, like at the very start of the race, I had a shock absorber on the front of my car fail, and I was trying to get off the track, and I didn't go about it the right way. I should have waited until all the other cars had passed and then pulled off, and I didn't. And as a result, we ended up damaging and destroying 9 cars in the first corner. Something that many of my peers will never ever let me live down, I'm very sure. As a result, I've spent the last 6 years trying to build a new car to very little success until sort of December of 2018, I think it was, where I was fortunate enough to actually be able to buy my original race car back, and have it repaired and remade by the lovely team at R&D Race Cars in Geraldton here in Western Australia. So massive shout out and big thank you to Devon and Rusty for all the work that they have been doing on my race car. A massive thank you to my friends Cam, Mitch, and my little brother Luke for helping me out with parts and advice. And to anybody else that I haven't mentioned, I really, really appreciate all your help. Now, dirt track racing is quite unpredictable. It is a lot of fun, and I think when you're out there on the track, you're not thinking about anything else except sort of keeping the car straight and finishing the race. And that, for somebody who suffers with mental health, is a great release, because you're not thinking about the negatives that are going on in your life right now. You're not thinking about the, did I leave the toaster on at home? You're not anxious about things. You're just there. You're in the moment. You're driving the race car. And I feel like, in terms of like my own mental health in a positive way, Speedway was that outlet that I needed to be able to kind of just blow off that steam and chuck some mud at the crowd and just have a bit of fun. And I feel like that is very, very important to developing your mental health, because you might not be able to go and get into a race car, but you might have an outlet yourself that you use to blow off steam and have fun in a positive way. I do know that a lot of people who struggle to blow off steam in a positive way, they tend to go to like drinking or drugs, and this isn't a judgment. This is pure and simply things that I have witnessed, things that I have experienced in people. And it is very sad that they feel that they need to go to substance abuse to be able to escape what is troubling them. And as I always mention, guys, if you are struggling with mental health, please go and seek professional help. I'm very fortunate to have had so many wonderful people help me out with mine. I have great friends. I have a fantastic psychiatrist. I do a lot of fitness. So I'm very, very humbled and blessed for the people that reached out to me and have helped me with my mental health this year. So I feel like being involved in the Speedway world has definitely attributed to that, because what I found through racing was you need to be quite physically fit to drive these cars. They are quite demanding. Our cars in particular don't have power steering, nor do they have good suspension. So they're very rough on your body. They're very rough on your arms. it is quite a what would you call it? It's quite an intense experience out there racing. But you are out there for 2, maybe 3 to 5 minutes, depending on the duration of the race. And it's not until you get to the end of the night where you actually you're standing around for a long period of time in your race suit that you go, geez, the body's a bit sore, and you roll your shoulders and you crack your neck a little bit. And you don't realize just how taxing these cars can be on your body. And I guess in a way that is its own reward, because you don't realize just how physically sore you are because you're not thinking about it. And that is the brain break that you need when struggling with mental health. You definitely need to make sure that you have an outlet like that. And for me, like I said previously, I discovered really quickly that you have to be physically fit to be able to drive these cars. So I do go to the gym a lot, and I reap both the physical and the mental benefits of that. Because as we all know, fitness does provide oxygen and all the lovely happy chemicals to your brain, and helps you, clear your mind and think things through. So guys, that basically is why Speedway is so important in my life, aside from the fact that it is clearly in my blood. I'm a 4th generation driver. I'm very, very proud of my racing heritage. I'm very proud of my dad and my grandfather, especially. And I'm really looking forward to the 2020 season. I've made some wonderful friends through racing, and again, that is another benefit of Speedway in my life. I find that Speedway has opened up a lot of doors. I've met a lot of different drivers from many different divisions, and I've just been so lucky to make new friends, and I've got friends from all across Western Australia, and they've reached out and they've offered to help, not only just with the car but things in my personal life. So I'm extremely fortunate, and that's why I love Speedway. Speedway, to me, it's more than just going to a track and turning up and racing and showing off your car. It is talking with other drivers, learning, different setups, different methods, understanding how different types of cars work. It's that social interaction that you get. We're very lucky. We have like a lot of kids come up, and they've always got like posters and they want things signed. So you sign things for the kids, and just seeing their smile is just enough to really make you feel good about yourself and what you're doing with your club. And obviously then on top of all of that, you've got the massive adrenaline rush that is trying to keep this V8 tractor straight on a clay track. It's unreal. I can't explain it to you. It's something that I highly suggest that you guys all go and watch or go and experience. There are lots of speedway tracks here in Australia, and especially in WA. So if you ever get the chance, go and check it out, because I can guarantee you, once you go, you will be hooked and you will want to be a part of it in some way or another. I know for me, it was extremely difficult to go from being a spectator to a driver to back to a spectator. And hopefully my new car will be finished sometime this year, and I will be able to get back out on the track and go back from being a spectator to a driver. Something I'm very much looking forward to, and I'm looking forward to even more because my younger brother has finally come on board, and we're going to be racing together as a team. So I'm really looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to all the fun that's going to come with that. Anyway, guys, that has been this episode of Let's Talk. Let me know, the kinds of not extreme sports, but like kinds of high energy hobbies or outlets that you guys have for dealing with your mental health. I would love to find out the kinds of things that you guys, and if there's any Speedway guys out there, please get in touch. Leave some comments down below. It'd be fantastic to get to know you. I'm always up for making new friends. That's all, guys. Have a fantastic day. Hey guys, I hope you liked that video. For more cool content, make sure to go and check out my channel. Hit like and subscribe down below. Leave some comments if you feel like it. And I'll see you in the next one. Be nice and work hard.